Okay, here she is. Welcome back, my loyal subjects, to more of the Legion of Heroes Trails to Zero. Pharaoh Fiasco here. The plan to try to get the Japanese Zero save I've got to work on the Chinese Azure save was a kind soul pointed out that that's not really gonna work, so we just have to say screw it. But let's brighten our day up figuratively, because it's definitely still raining outside with whatever this is. Oh, aren't you Sully? We meet at an unusual place. Hiya, you guys, why are you here? She was walking in the graveyard amidst this rain without an umbrella. I invited her to the cabin and just poured her some warm cocoa. Thank you for letting me shelter from the rain, old mister. And for the cocoa, too. Thanks to this, my body is warmed up. I'm glad to hear that. But why the graveyard? Probably visiting someone. No! She's not originally from Crossbell, right? She wouldn't be visiting anyone. There's not anyone she'd know here. So why would she be walking around it? Actually, I wanted to go pray at the church. Okay. But somehow I ended up hesitating. Does she not believe in Adios? In North Ambria, there was a splendid church even there. So, Sully's from North Ambria, the place that got, salted to death. North Ambria, isn't that... Yes, an autonomous state in the north part of Zemuria. Yeah, I come from the slum there. I see. I heard that North Ambria is a harsh place for many reasons. Yeah, fairly inhospitable. Yeah, that's a hell of a place. There, everyone was desperate to scrape a living day by day. There was no leisure time at all to worry about someone else. I don't get it well, but I think this is a mysterious city. Yeah, in the previous game, Sully was really mad about Crossbell being like a city of plenty and extravagance. Well, but knowing she comes from North Ambria, it makes more sense why she'd feel that way, because they basically had nothing. There are many nasty guys too, but there are also people like Miss Elia who let me join the troop. And even like this old mister who spoke to me out of his way. Also, before I noticed it, I became able to attend even practice as an artist. Artist practice? Huh, isn't that amazing? You should already know that, Lloyd, but alas, it was never meant to be. Yeah. However, I still have some kind of hesitations. Someone like me, aiming at becoming an artist, I've never thought about it. Sully. Well, even I get it that it's no use brooding over it too much. Even so, you're quite the eccentric group too. Bending an ear on purpose like this to what someone like me is saying? Really? However, I think we can't deny that. Indeed, even among the police, the support section is a pretty irregular post. Also, no matter what anyone says, the leader is especially the eccentric one. Wazzy, you're one to talk. Well, what can I say? Maybe even we and Sully becoming acquaintances like this was fate. In case you're in trouble, feel free to come to consult with us, okay? You can come to this shed whenever you want to. Next time I'll have at least some tea cakes ready. Thank you. So she's North Ambrian. Interesting. From North Ambria, this child too has suffered a lot. As you expect, I can't give alcohol to a child, but next time she'll come visit, I'll have at least some tea cakes ready. How to say it, Crossbell is really a mysterious city. At any rate, thank goodness I was able to see before my eyes something I can call an objective. So she didn't really have something to shoot for before this. I must do my best with many things, even to repay Miss Elia. I can actually kind of imagine Sully may have even like fallen in with Ravache or something, or after their implosion, maybe having fallen in with Heiyue, potentially using her agility and sharpening it for evil, something like that. All right, so the library. We're supposed to meet someone. Oh. don't recognize that guy. I'm trying to think of if we've seen this dude before, but let's chat with our uncle and see if we might be able to place him. I see. That's an interesting way to put it. Oh, if it isn't Lloyd and everyone. Uncle, who is this person? Oh, he's Mr. Nielsen. He's a famous international journalist. Oh, don't know who that is. Name doesn't ring a bell. Mr. Nielsen, they're the special support section and subject of all the recent rumors. How do you do? I'm Lloyd Bannings. That special support section, and you're their leader, Mr. Lloyd. You've got a nice, clean voice. I'm sorry, but are your eyes? Is he blind? Yeah, it's from an old accident. I lost my sight back then. Oh, you know what? I think this might be the dude that we met back at the beginning of the third. Yeah. Fairly certain, because we've only ever met one other, we've only met 2 blind people so far, and the other one is a little girl, so. Castle. Head librarian, so you are still here. Break time is already over, you know. I'm sorry, it seems I got caught deep in talk again. And so, I'm sorry, I've got to get back to work. Yeah, if you like, let's exchange notes again. Yes, please come whenever you like. Then, Lloyd and everyone, I leave the rest to you. Sure. He's supposed to give us a request or something, but, well, let me introduce myself once again. How do you do? I'm Nielsen, a freelance journalist. Yes, nice to meet you. Whew. Mr. Nielsen, where have I heard this name before? Is Ellie previously acquainted with him? I definitely wanted to meet with the support section at least once. What an honor. Whew. Sorry to start with a request, but there's something I'd like you all to do. Oh no, dude, hop to it. Can I have some of your time? But of course. Yes, what is it? You see, right now, I'm investigating that cult incident, but there's several unclear points in the data. I'd like to interview all of you as figures connected to and central to the resolution of the incident. A cult interview, is it? We're not really at liberty to discuss everything that happened with the civvy, are we? You speak as if you already know a lot about it, though. Lloyd, what should we do? The data is what it is, and I think we can't say too much. Yeah, see? That's right. But by going along with this interview, we might be able to sort out the incident all over again. Sure. Let's cooperate with Nielsen. Understood. If you're okay with us, please allow us to help. However, I understand. Given your position, there are some things that are hard to say. I don't mind if you refuse to answer. Okay, yeah. So at least he gets it, though. Like, we're not going to be able to tell him all of the nitty-gritty details. And, as a general rule, your answers today will be off the record. Not sure how that helps him, but okay. I see. Thank you for your understanding. But what about the location? Doing it here might be a problem. In that case, how about the discussion space on 2F? We'll know immediately if anyone comes, so I think it's the perfect place. You're certainly right about that. In that case, let's head there. Okay. Quest Cult Incident Coverage Assistance started. So is it gonna immediately take us? Yep. Thank you very much for joining me for this interview. Then, let's begin by sorting out the initial situation. The DG cult, whose creed was to reject the goddess and worship demons. Several decades ago, they serially kidnapped young children from all over the continent. First, I want to look at the resolution of those kidnappings by going back to 6 years ago. Is this Azure's version of the little quiz that Michelle gave us at the beginning of the last game? Back then, a large-scale operation was conducted to expose and eliminate the cult lodges all over the continent, but do you all know the powers by which that operation was carried out? Yeah, yes, those were... Oh, huh. Crap, dude. Yeah, I really gotta... I'm gonna probably give it another try to get this, because this is probably a result of maybe me not having that patch, but this... What is that? Something and police from several bracer guilds from several nations. Both of guilds from several nations. Both of them. It was whatever and police from several bracer guilds from several nations. It was that, right? Something and police from several both of the guilds from several nations. Military and police from several nations, right? No, it wasn't just them. Okay, so I guess bracers weren't actually included in that answer, but whatever. I heard bracer guilds from several nations cooperated. Indeed, because of the scale of the incident, an international committee was formed to investigate it. Yes, exactly. And within that committee, Bracer Cassius Bright took the position of Supreme Commander. Excuse me, may I interrupt? The man named Cassius Bright is... Yeah, Estelle's dad. Could you be talking about Brigadier General Bright? Commander of the Liberal Royal Army? Yes, precisely. He retired from the Royal Army and was active for about 10 years as a bracer. Then, he rejoined the army. That's a pretty interesting career path. That's true, but... I didn't realize it until now, but that name Bright is... Yeah, Estelle's dad. Yeah, I too was surprised when I realized that while reviewing investigation documents during my Section 1 training. Okay, that's when Lloyd found out. Cassius Bright is Estelle Bright's real father. Her real father? That's such a weird way to say that. It's odd, like, it's correct, but it's like, why is he specifying? Joshua is his adopted son, though. Oh, okay. Now it makes more sense, but just on its own, okay, it's such a weird statement. I knew it. An unexpected connection. I thought she was quite something during that chase battle, but I never thought she was the daughter of someone so famous. So you know the daughter of Brigadier General Bright, do you? As a journalist, I'm aware of her exploits, but... Well, we're connected in many ways. I'm sorry for having interrupted you. Please continue. Yes, well then. Then, at the time, the elimination operation was carried out by the command of Cassius Bright, a bracer at that time. That operation was thought to have eliminated 90% of the cult's influence. By the way, at that time, the Sergei squad of the Crossbow Police participated in the operation, which we're aware of. Mr. Sergei, the current section chief of the Special Support Section, along with 2 others. That Arios McLean, and Mr. Lloyd's older brother, Mr. Guy. It seems you've deeply investigated this case, and even the connection between Big Brother and I. Indeed. Even within the police, they only know part of the story, but... Well, if you've been in the business for as long as I have, you develop a lot of connections. I've interviewed Mr. Guy himself many times, you see. Oh, wow. Is that so? Yes, Mr. Guy's helped me in various ways when he was alive. Let's return to the story. After that, there was another person from Crossbell who became involved. It was lawyer Ian Grimwood as a civilian advisor. Even back then, Mr. Grimwood was famous for his knowledge regarding civil rights. I heard he contributed to intelligence gathering regarding the abductees. Come to think of it, he said that himself. I see. So that's how he cooperated. Seems like he was pretty integral. Also, it was said that church officials in a mysterious organization secretly intervened. And because of that, the remaining cult influence was said to be eliminated. Church officials, huh? It probably has something to do with Father Kevin, who we met at the Altair Lodge. And the mysterious organization is probably that society. Oh, okay. The church, I've figured, but the society, I did not realize that's who he was referring to. So thank you for that, Ellie. Neither of them have been pinned down, even to this day, huh? Anyhow, the cult incident should have concluded. But several months ago, it became clear that it had not. And you too are aware of the reason. Is he gonna ask about Kia? Yes, it was because of the appearance of Dr. Joachim Gunther, a cult survivor. Yes, it's as you say. It seems he had knowledge of the cult's inner workings, but in the end, was Joachim Gunther the cult leader? He called himself the High Priest, which is, it's not the same thing as being the leader, right? He specifically said High Priest. Okay, this was a question. Was Joachim Gunther leader of the DG cult? He was one of the High Priests. Okay. No, that's incorrect. He was one of the High Priests. Yes, he confirmed that himself. However, he had a flair for research and supervised many experiments. I think that's why he was familiar with the cult's inner workings. A reasonable theory. And from that position of his, he used results from rituals performed all over the continent to further his research. Having succeeded in evading the exposition operation 6 years ago, he hid himself. Then, at the facility called Paradise, he seized upon former Chairman Hartman's weakness and escaped to Crossbell. Yeah, let's call it that. Then, he finally completed Gnosis, a drug whose name means true wisdom. This dude, he knows everything! I don't know the particulars, but he did it to fulfill the cult's ambition, including Kia. The cult's ambition. Indeed, he did say it was to make Kia a god, but yeah, it also seems that Joachim could see something when he assumed the red Gnosis, but in the end, we didn't learn any of those details. As always, there's many unclear points, but I think we've outlined most of what happened in the incident. But finally, the roots of the DG cult's origin. Is it alright if we discuss those? The cult's roots? Yes. By the way, Mr. Lloyd, about how many years ago are the cult's roots thought to stretch back to? It was 500. The Fort of Sun, the first door we came to, I think, is when we discovered that. Yep. How many years ago are the DG cult's roots thought to stretch back? 500. Most likely 500 years ago. To Crossbell's Middle Ages. And why is that? Actually, we heard this from Joachim himself. 500 years ago, there was a group of alchemists in this land. The cult used the technology of those days, he said. Since then, their ancestors have become unknown, but I see. So Joachim Gunther said all of that. The alchemists that once existed in this land, in other words, the same ones who built the Tower of Stargaze. To think that handed-down knowledge would have been backed in this way. That's certainly surprising. And the girl that was entrusted to you all. Yeah, here it is. Could you believe that girl is from back then too? He even knows that! Yeah, how do you know that? Just how much do you know about the incident? Sorry, that remark lacked a little tact. Combining my information with yours gave me a sudden, wild idea. So he's saying he simply pieced that factoid together? I swear on the goddess I won't broadcast it, so please relax. No. That's it? I suppose this about does it for this interview. Did he? He's like, I pushed too far. Thank you very much for your help today. I was able to obtain some useful information thanks to you all. No, it's the same for us too. While we were doing this, it's arrived the time for me to be heading to my next interview. If you'll excuse me then. I'd love to speak with you all again should the opportunity arise. Is he walking unassisted? How does he know where everything's at? No, I think I do see a cane. Or does he? I'm not sure if he had a cane or not. I'm actually kind of hoping he didn't have one, because he can maybe teach Shizuku how to like see without seeing or something. I really want her to end up being a bracer some kind of way. I don't know what you guys were talking about, but he's rather carefree. He's really something. How to say this? He's a surprising man in many ways. And with regard to the matter of Kia, it seems we can trust him. Wow, I came to the exact opposite conclusion, but okay. Right. Does she... What is it, Ellie? I just remembered. That man just now was Marcel Nielsen. He's a famous journalist from Crossbell who won the Pulitzer Prize 10 years ago. He's from Crossbell? Okay. Did not know that. Wow. I don't know too much about these things, but the Pulitzer Prize. Yeah, it's an international award conferred on the most outstanding journalist each year. I see. So that's where his insight comes from, huh? But if he's from Crossbell, that means... Yes, he was once a reporter for Crossbell News. And the coverage for which he won the award was war coverage in which he lost his sight. But after that, he continued covering news throughout the continent, contributing to many news magazines. He's famous among journalists. He's that kind of person. In that case, he's an unthinkably big deal, huh? Mr. Nielsen, huh? I'd like to speak with him again if we get another chance. Okay, Quest Cult Incident Coverage Assistance completed. Gonna have to redo that. But there's one other place we gotta hit up. That is my phone. I don't know why I did not silence it, but let's see what Rishi is up to. Oh, check this out. What's up, whichever one you are? Balsamo, Special Support Section. Thank you for coming. However, we're terribly sorry. We're now preparing for this afternoon's performance. Is that so? Excuse us then. Well, it's not like we have any business. We'll come again. That's right. Sorry for bothering you. Really? It looks like Arkanciela's busy preparing. Let's hold off on entering. Oh, I guess we're gonna have to give up the goose there. Alright, well. Picking back up where we left off previously, now that we hoofed into mines instead of actually walking here, had to put in work. Yes, we're back.
結局ここまで歩いてきたか。
Yeah.
ノエルさん、ワチ君、大丈夫？ええ、心配ご無用です。
僕も大丈夫だけど、支援課ってほんと水郷だね。
We got a lot of good stuff out of this hoofing it here, dude.
素直に車とかバスを使えばいいのに。トレーニングにもなるし、一石二鳥でいいだろ。
Yeah, at least once we've got to hoof it basically everywhere to get all the new stuff that's on the way.
それにしても、エリーは本当に体力ついたよな。
Yeah, no complaining halfway through this time.
最初は街道を少し歩いただけで青息吐息だったのに。
誰かさんたちのおかげで鍛えられましたから。それでどうするの？早速町長さんを訪ねてみる？
At the very least, we want to talk to that girl.
ああ、そうしよう。町長の家は町に入ってまっすぐ行った突き当たりになるな。
And I guess to make sure we don't miss any cookbooks, we can walk into everywhere. Whoa! Do you need something from me, my cute Fraulein? Who's this man? He's ultra totally my type! Typical of Wazzy. And what a pretty face! Wait, is he a boy? A girl? What a strange child. Yeah. Hopefully one day she gets into the big city and then she'll have her pick of the litter, maybe. There's nothing for us here. Dang. Recently, the look on the young miners' faces have become nice. I was a little worried about what would have happened in the future, but... it seems it was an unnecessary worry. Everybody laughs so weirdly now. You got anything? Protective helmet. Mini punching bag. Sure, it's cheap too. Why not? We have 0 smoke balls, so let's get 7 of these. But I don't want... Yeah, we're not about to shell out for a protective helmet. I mean, it might not be that bad, but we can just get any equipment we need later on for free from the chests. Anything good in here? My child troubles me because he wants to go into dangerous places. He's probably gonna grow up to be a miner, so he might as well get started now, right? This morning, too, if Mr. Gantz hadn't stopped him, I don't know what would have happened. At this rate, he'll get himself seriously hurt before long. Goodness. Like, I'm sorry to hear about your daredevil of a kid, lady, but before, although sometimes I slacked, I was lazing around on the job, but recently, not doing like that anymore. I don't even have the time to read a book. This book, I don't mind if you have it. Here, I'll give it to you. Agnes in the sunny place too. Yeah, I could not live in mines, dude. I would hate being so high up. I'm fairly certain I've got a fear of heights, but I've never put myself in a position where I had to like really find out. I don't wanna. Gantz is working like he's having a lot of fun as of late. It appears that with the cult incident as a start, he became unbound from many things. Yeah, I'm sure that dude woke right up after all of that. He was like, I gotta get my life in order. Everyone was worried, but at any rate, I'm glad. Could have ended way worse for our guy. Alright. Where are you holding out? Mr. Gantz lost big again gambling the other day. Oh, well, I guess he hasn't changed too much. I'm glad he stopped grumbling and complaining just like last time, but he's a stubborn one. Hey, welcome. You came a long way to get here, didn't you? We serve the miners, so we've got a full menu that will fill your stomach. We serve large portions, so if you like, please have something. You can't give us something for free? Stealth. What the heck? Secrecy popcorn? Alright. Sure, let's rest. 400 Mira. Yeah. Hopefully we don't immediately encounter an Orbmic charging station to cause us to regret that, but... Books. We want recipe books. There's gotta be at least one here somewhere. It's probably, you know what? There's that lady who lives at like the base of the hill. Or the base of the town, I should say. She's probably got something for us. All the way down we go. This kid. Today, early in the morning, the gate of the old mine outside of town was open. When I tried to sneak inside, I was caught immediately by Mr. Gantz, who scolded me. I wanted to explore. This kid's got no sense of self-preservation, but hopefully that doesn't become our problem. You got anything for us? No. My husband works as a miner. Among the young men, he's the biggest earner. Now then, I've got to get a lot of dinner ready and wait for him. But you couldn't give us any of your secret recipes, lady? It's the whole reason we came down here. Maybe it really is just a book. The old mine is right outside of town. It was our principal one until some 10-odd years ago. In its heyday, it was a mountain of treasure full of large crystals. It's actually one of the reasons the Empire and Republic have been fighting so long over this place. So like, in the grand scheme of things, mines is pretty important to Crossbow as a whole. It and IBC, like, two of the biggest reasons to even, like, care about this place, but...
失礼します。クロスベル警察、特務支援課です。
So that's Gantz, probably.
いやあ、君たち、わざわざすまなかったね。
よう、しばらくぶりだな。
Yes.
皆さん、ご無沙汰しています。
ガンツさんの方は体の調子はどうですか？
Feeling all cleansed?
ああ、特に後遺症とかもなく元気でやってるよ。本当にありがとう。改めて礼を言わせてくれ。
元気そうで何よりです。
それで、急鉱山というところで魔獣が発生したとか。
Yeah, we're gonna have to bust it up.
ああ、町の近くにある数十年前に廃校になった大昔の坑道なんだが。
For decades. The lady said it was like 10-ish years ago. Somebody's lying. Or somebody's mistranslated.
まあ、 立ち話もなんですし、そちらに座ってくださいな。今お茶を入れますから。
封鎖されていた入り口の扉が破壊されていた。
Destroyed. Okay, so there's foul play afoot.
ああ、数十年前のものだが、とても頑丈な扉だった。それが何者かに壊されているのを町の人間が発見してね。
Is there something in there we should be aware of? Something somebody would try to get at?
2日前には異常がなかったから、多分壊されたのは昨日だと思う。
Excellent detective work, Gantz.
まったくふざけたことをしでかす野郎がいたもんだぜ。
気になりますね。
Yeah, as it should.
それで中を覗いてみると魔獣が徘徊していたと。
でもまあ昔の行動跡とかなら魔獣がいてもおかしくないよね。
いや、そうじゃないんだ。
Are they a different kind of monster, or is he about to tell us there was something in there?
おかしいと思ったのは行動そのものでね。
行動そのもの。
Probably the shape of it. Like it might have been built too efficiently or something, meaning somebody might have used something more recent to get in there, something high profile, expensive.
なんつうかぼーっと光ってるんだよ。
Oh, that is weird.
壁そのものが赤紫色の光に染まっているというか。
Purple red light.
それは確かに不気味ですね。
数十年前の行動となると動力灯もなかったはずだ。何が原因で光っているのか
So did
確か
somebody
に気になりますね。
did somebody use something supernaturally to get in there?
ああ、町に実害はないんだが、さすがにちょっと気になってね。
お忙しいかとは思ったんだけど、連絡させていただいたの。
You made the right call.
事情は分かりました。扉が破壊されたということは事件性があると見ていいだろう。早速様子を見てこよう。
ええ、わかったわ。
了解しました。
興味深そうな事件だね。
ありがとう。よろしくお願いするよ。ガンツ、皆さんのために道を開けておいてくれ。
Is he gonna immediately take us there?
ああ、わかったぜ。そんじゃあ先に行ってるから準備が済んだら来てくれよな。
He must feel pretty confident about his abilities to fight the monsters on his way there. Are they gonna mention something else to us, or?
よかった。本当に元気そうですね。
ああ、君たちのおかげさ。ただまあ、ギャンブル好きは全然変わっていなくてね。
Yeah, he still needed one vice, I guess.
相変わらず休みの日にはカジノですって帰ってくるよ。
そうなんですか。
ま、身を持ち崩さなければ問題はないと思いますけど。そうだ、急鉱山というのは町を出てすぐのところなんですよね。
ええ、少し下ってから北西に登った先にあるわ。
何が原因かわからない。くれぐれも気をつけてくれ。
Alright. We'll definitely be able to make sure we find out what's going on with that red glow. Highly suspect. Highly suspect. I'm trying to think. I don't think we've encountered anything. Because I think for the time being, we're going to be done with all this cult stuff, so I can't think of what it could possibly be. Nope. Not trying to fight any of you guys. We do, however, want to make sure that there's no items that we're missing out on. See? That's why we gotta check. Oh, well, hey. Alright, so these things, as you can see, we did kill these on the way up. So, Razu, level 53, fish-type monster that flies in the mountains at high speed, has the ability to rob prey of their body temperature. Just be able to light it up, especially since it's only one. Oh. Maybe not. Oh, wow, Wazzy. Poor form, dude. So, Wazzy got demolished, basically. That's okay. We were there to pick up his slack. Oh, and Lloyd learned Stun Break 2, and Noelle learned... Oh, what was it? She got the second version of one of her crafts. Smoke grenade too, I think it was. Alright, and just like before, these also killed, but... Oh, hey. Another single. Rocktopus, aquatic monster that evolved to live ashore. It is quite heavy as it eats stones as nourishment. These are things that we clobbered in the previous game, but it's our first time encountering them here, so... Wazzy, what the heck? I guess that's why this guy had that hit 1 on, because he really friggin' needs it. Fresh milk. Now is there gonna be... Nope. U material. Alright. And then we can swing around this way, and we get to go. U material is, thankfully it's not super difficult to come by. Protective helmet, see? Got one for free. I think Lloyd... Oh, okay, I'm like, what is it? It's a defense plus 15. Let's give that to her. And now let's go ahead and talk this guy, or talk to this guy.
Yo, 来たな。
ええ、こちらですね。
Saw this in the previous game, never interacted with it. So it's about time.
これが破壊された扉か。
確かに何かで断ち切られていますね。
ああ、正直人間の力でできるとは思えないんだが。で、ここが急鉱山の入り口だ。
Oh!
この光は。
Is it going to be like SC? Where this is a transformed space or something?
なんとも怪しげな雰囲気じゃないか。やばそうな魔獣もうろついているみたいだね。
Higher elements are going to be a play here, no doubt.
ああ。
Alright.
どうするロイド。場合によっては警備隊の方に連絡してもいいと思うけど。
そうですね。捜索の手も増やせますし。
いや、まずは俺たちで内部の様子を調べてみよう。
And what Lloyd says goes.
手に負えそうになかったら警備隊に応援を要請する。
わかったわ。
了解しました。
まあ、それなら準備は万全にした方が良さそうだね。
Now we're already pretty much fully prepared. We will save before we head in, though. Alright.
多分、ここを調べ始めたら他を回る余裕はなくなるだろう。
Lloyd's like, that's gonna be it.
どうする？
There's still other things to do. Step inside the old mine. Let's step inside the old mine.
それじゃあガンツさん、ちょっと調べてくるので、ここで待っていてください。
ああ、気をつけろよ。危ないと思ったらすぐに戻ってくるんだぞ。
Okay, so this is the point of no return. Okay, this it looks like the final dungeon of the and there it is, that Orbmic charging station immediately, the old mine, but it's got the same atmosphere as the final dungeon of the previous game.
これは
確かにちょっと普通じゃないですね。
地面や壁面がぼーっと光っているみたいだけど。それに何かしらこのよどんだ空気は。
So is Ellie gonna be the one to determine that the higher elements are at play here or no?
正気の類かもしれないね。
This miasma stuff again. I don't think we ever did find out what that was when we encountered it on the topmost floor of the medical college.
これは上位属性が働いているかもしれないな。
Wazzy's aware of that. Did he read like files on it or what? Okay, so this is a surprise to everyone.
ワジ君、あなたどうしてティオちゃんと同じようなことを？
あの子ほどじゃないけど、結構霊感はある方でね。
Huh. So this might have something to do with that illegal technique. How he was able to clobber Vald.
どうする？このまま奥を調べるのは結構ヤバそうな気がするけど。そうだな。
Dang, dude. It's like every time Wazzy reveals that, oh yeah, I was really super powerful this whole time, or like, oh yeah, I was really supernaturally sensitive this whole time. It's like, geez, dude, this dude became like 3 times as strong between the games. He's that popular.
何かしら。
この音は
Are we getting trapped in here?
いけない。
We're about to get jumped?
皆さん下がってください。
Oh. Even more suspicious. Someone doesn't want us to leave.
なんだ一体何が。おーいあんたら大丈夫か。聞こえたら返事してくれ。
Nothing.
ダメだ。声が届いてる様子がねえ。とにかくみんなに知らせねえと。
So we must have gone in quite deep. Alright, cool. Nobody obstructed his path or anything. Yeah.
ガンツさん聞こえますか。
聞こえたら返事をしてください。
How
ダメだ。完全に塞がったみたいだな。
Jeez, how far did we walk?
でもどうしていきなり。
It was a setup, probably.
崩落する直前何か音がしてたみたいだけど。
Dynamite, no doubt, which Noel recognized.
そういやどうして君は崩落するのが分かったんだい。
あ、かすかに火薬の匂いを感じて危険だと思ったんだけど。
Okay, so no, she smelled gunpowder.
火薬。そういえばかすかに焦げ臭いような匂いがするね。
でも火薬なんて最近ではめったに使われないはずだし。
Yeah. We encountered, what was it? It was a combustion engine at ZCF in the first game, but the way he talked about it, it was like this thing is basically an antique, so gunpowder would still be the same way. Like basically their technology diverged from ours, but like, or no, because when did we discover gunpowder? Well, it was basically, that was the point of divergence 50 years ago when they got the orbital tech.
昔鉱山で使われていた葉っぱが爆発してしまったのかしら。
いやいくらなんでもこんな場所に残っていないだろう。多分爆薬を使ったトラップが発動したんだと思う。
トラップ。
でも確かにそうとしか思えないかも。
So we were lured here basically.
なるほど。あのジジジというのは仕掛けの火花の音だったんだね。おそらく誰かが中に入ってから退路を断つための仕掛けだろう。ひょっとしたら近くに潜んで遠隔操作で爆破したかもしれない。
Is it gonna end up being Shirley and what's his face, her dad?
でも誰がそんなことを。まさか入り口の扉を破壊した。
Ellie might be jumping to the conclusion that it's the DG cult.
ああその可能性は高そうだ。何者かは知らないけど完全にはめられたみたいだな。
そんな。
大丈夫ですよ。こういう時のためにエニグマがあるわけですし。
Can we use that? Yeah.
これって。
It'd be a little too convenient if we had access to it.
多分動力波が届いていないアラートかも。密閉された場所だと届きにくいってマニュアルに書いてあったわ。
そうなんですか。
やれやれそう都合よくはいかないか。
So,
仕方ない。こうなったら先へ進もう。
yeah, just gotta dive in.
もしかしたら別の出口が見つかるかもしれないし、下手にここに残っていたらまた爆破されるかもしれない。
そうですね。遠隔操作の可能性もありますし。
外にいたガンツさんが助けを呼んでくれているとは思うけれど。
Now, we're probably just gonna come out in that exit in the town. Something like that before they ever get to excavating this one.
確かに犯人の狙いを考えると動いた方がいいかもしれないわね。
やれやれとどまるは地獄進むは苦難といったところか。君たちといるとほんと退屈しなくて済むな。
We got a boss battle waiting for us.
その減らず口今は心強いよ。補給はできない。とにかく力を合わせてなんとかこの場を切り抜けよう。
ええ。
や
了解です。
Right. You have become able to use burst in battle? So this is burst was absent in Cold Steel, but it was reintroduced in Cold Steel 2. In every chapter, when the story reaches a certain climax, you will be able to use burst. Wow, so it's not available. What was it called? Overdrive. Is this going to be this game's equivalent of Overdrive? When the burst gauge at the top right of your battle screen is at max, by selecting burst, your allies can act one-sidedly up to when the gauge is depleted. During this time, all allies' ailments are recovered, and while active, attack power is 20% up and you gain CPs automatically too. Furthermore, arts which originally take time to activate can be activated immediately. Yes, it is Overdrive, but it looks like it might be for everybody instead of... Still more, the burst gauge is something that reflects all characters' tension. It increases each time an ally attacks, but by attacking consecutively by using Team Rush, it goes up all the way. Conversely, it decreases a little when attacked by the enemy, and if not used for some turns when in max status, the gauge goes down one level. So there's a time limit on it too. Still more, please pay attention that when characters are in KO condition, it cannot be activated. And everybody's got to be up for it to be used. Ugh. Okay, so Overdrive is way more powerful then, except it seems like Burst affects everyone, whereas Overdrive is only 2. If that ends up being wrong, and Burst also only affects 2 people, then... Burst was added to the Detective Notebook manual. Okay. Interesting. But the game makes it sound like only when we're in the last part of any one chapter will we even have access to it. And it won't be available at any other time. We'll see, though. We'll see. Okay. So these are definitely... Or... Crap. At least we were looking at it. That? Wow. Pasa, level 54. Cave-dwelling shell monster. Possesses neurotoxin venom and calls its allies by making its body shine. Really weak to water arts. Sure. I cannot read that. I got recommended some fixes to try to get this to display properly, and I am fiddling around with that, but also gotta get these episodes recorded. Let's have him attack. Oh crap. And then she should be able to, yep, Icicle Edge. But we're going to focus our attacks on just one. Is the burst gauge full right now? I feel like that thing should be lit up in the upper right. Wow. Got him. Okay. Do we... Is burst not activatable right now? Is it under... It's not under arts. Not under that. I guess it must just not be available currently. Let's read the thing when we're done with this. There we go. Nope, that's it. Okay. Still can't read that, but... Yep. Totally get this. Okay, and we can use that for burst. Oh, let's not... Oh, I guess, but if we spend that time in max... Only 2, but... Let's... Ooh. Yep, it is Overdrive, but it's for everyone. Nice. Alright, well, I'm on board with this. We all get to act for free. Oh, and it's counting down the turns in the upper right. I see. And what are you weak to? Space. Noctomush, level 54. Fungus that absorbed mysterious power and started attacking plants. Releases a miasma that confuses those who get too close. Yeah. Immediately strike with the Chaos brand. Wow. So Overdrive is just basically a dialed back burst. Yeah, there's no way. Now I'm leaning towards my original understanding was the correct one. And we are not going to have permanent access to burst. Which sucks, yeah, but we do want whatever's down there. We don't want to be murdered. Whoa. Okay, that thing doesn't look too bad. Orbment, arts. Heal us, please. What is that? That thing looks like a fiend. Like a corrupted... Whoa, and that's a lot of them. And I think getting this should max us out, right? Yeah, let's get him. And then maybe this is going to... Does it happen all at the end? No. Okay, it doesn't max us out, but it does give us quite a bit. How about we light these two up? No additional poisons, which sucks. We can we get 3 of them? Nope. We can get these two with the broad axe, though. Looks like they're pretty good against his physical attacks. There we go. Back in action. Yeah, this is too much power for us to be able to have, like, full access to, I guess. But we're gonna take full advantage of it right now. Speed down. Those are perfectly good turns he's gonna be missing out on with his speed crapped out. I guess because Wazi's not using a weapon, his physical damage is just categorically lower. Because you can see, oh, well, hers is also pretty bad. At least Lloyd's and Noel's is not disappointing. Craft, Axel Rush, everybody can get some. There we go. Maybe getting that Team Rush caused the gauge to just fill faster? Oh well. We should be good. Especially because these poisons are basically going to be our ace in the hole, and Noel being able to clobber these guys. Yeah. Another unimpressive showing from Wazi, but there we go. Poison wins the day. Is there anything else? Nope. Nothing else of note back here except for the way down, I'm assuming this is? Nope. Polka dot dress. Oh crap. Well, we got that thing out of our hair. Let's give arts defense up to 451, 331. Let's give the polka dot dress to her. Yeah. That'll be fine. And then that's all there was over here, so we're gonna have to backtrack all the way to that original room. This? Oh, an abandoned pickaxe, which we can't actually use or do anything with, but never hurts to fully explore a place. We're gonna have to get down there some other kind of way then. Is there... Just don't want to miss out on any sort of route. Alright, so that's all over there. Before we go anywhere else, let's go ahead and make full use of this. Oh, that's the way down. Well, I'm glad we actually hit a dead end originally. It means that we've explored at least one part of this place to the max. This is, okay, also caved in. And there's 2 other routes this way, so let's first go here. See if this is the way forward or not. Now back to our quest to see where this actually ends at. Alright, another dead end room. Misty Stole. Prevent Petrify. Alright, well. Yeah, she gets it by default, but that's... We've officially got 8 accessories. Let's go ahead and bully this thing. We're gonna try to get Force up to its next level before it comes time for us to fight the boss. Now with this place fully explored, there's one other section that I'm fairly certain is also going to lead to a dead end. It's probably that downward path that we've got to end up on. Hopefully anyways. If they start... Oh no, I think I may have been wrong. Yeah. They might start... If they start chatting with each other, then we know we've got to backtrack. No, I think... Hold on. I think backtracking is probably going to be the best bet. 1 second. So now we've headed down instead to see what's down here. Whoa. There's a broken ladder. Is that important or something? Okay. And it looks like it's a bunch of... So these... We have... Oh, man. Oh, God, Lloyd. Oh, crap! How strong are these things? What level are they? Oh, crap. This may have been quite the mistake. Orgone Spider. Let's... I mean, this is what we bought these smoke balls for. Change our rate of escape to 100. Oh, it's different. Okay. We must be able to revisit this place at a later time frame then. Oh, man. Crap. 200 CP and so much HP down the drain. Oh well. Yeah, just wake back up, bro. Oh. We can't even go this way. Wow, this was quite the net negative. Okay, so that's it. We got to Force level 2. Okay. Oh, now it's worth more. Golden. Never really thought about this kind of bonus because it was completely irrelevant in Cold Steel. And now we get 3 turns of strength up. Just the regular one, though. Just the regular one. So that was fairly great. I think next is because Noelle got hers after Wazi and should I? Now I'm actually wondering if I should change around theirs. There's only really one other one I'd be willing to give to anyone because Shield is probably gonna go completely unused unless I get really itchy to play this game later on, and I just want to grind it up to see what it looks like. All right. A bunch of Sepith, always useful. Would never turn that down. Okay, so it's like this. We completely ran into those. So with that tiny bit of an embarrassment out of the way, let's make sure. So this was all those upper paths that we were seeing. And just like before, we're not actually going to be able to get into the chest until we kill these things. So let's do that. And our prize is a floral bottle. So what does this do? Prevents death blow. Prevents confuse. Sure, let's give that to Wazi. Though, I am thinking maybe it might be better suited to her. Whoa! Did not even see that one right there. Oh, crap. Maybe there's... Okay. I was like, maybe there's gonna be an item back here to kind of smooth things over for us, but there is not. So we're going to make sure that Lloyd does not get got instantly if we get thrown into a battle. Here we go. So
こうして見るとこの紫の光は
So
植物のものみたいだな。
Lloyd's concluding that it's the mushrooms that are bioluminescing.
苔にキノコが多いみたいだけど、
どう考えてもただの鉱山跡とは思えないような場所ですよね。
Yeah, something otherworldly's been growing in here.
光る苔というのはどこかで聞いたことがあるわ。ゼムリアゴケという名前で薬にも使われるそうだけど。
This has probably been mentioned before.
へえ、そんなものがあるのか。
でも聞いていた色とは全然違うのよね。別の種類かもしれないわ。
いや、ゼムリアゴケで合ってるよ。
え？
本来ゼムリアゴケは金色の光を放つんだけど。
Okay. I think we had to get something like this for that doctor at St. Ursula in the previous game, maybe?
たまに七葉脈の影響を受けて色を変化させることがあるんだ。
そうだったの。
ちなみにキノコの方はホタルダケって種類だね。
Firefly fungus, I think we can get as food to use in our recipes.
こちらは本来緑色の光を放つし、ここまで巨大化することはない。どうやら七葉脈の流れに何らかの異常があるみたいだね。
七葉脈の流れの異常。
So what could be causing that, though? That's what we're gonna have to fight, I'm sure.
ということはトラップを仕掛けた犯人とは入り口の扉が壊されたのは昨日。一日やそこらでこんな風に大量に繁殖するとは思えないし。
まあそうだね。
でもワジ君すごく博識だね。
Very much so. It's pretty nice.
どこで仕入れた知識なの？
ああ、最近知り合った客に薬草とか詳しい人がいてさ。
Customers at like Trinity or his compensated dates?
店で刺し刺されつしてる時にいろいろ教えてもらったってわけ。
聞くんじゃなかった。
そんなことだろうと思ったよ。
いくらホストの仕事とはいえ未成年でお酒は感心しないわね。
What? Apparently Wazi's supposed to be 17, but so if you're 17, you're too young to drink, you're too young to vote, you're old enough to be out of school, you're old enough to drive? No, Noella's like 19, isn't she? The age of majority is very interesting. It's something that I've been paying close attention to. Well, I shouldn't say paying close attention to, but something that piques my interest every time it comes up. When it, like, what exactly it is. And I've settled on 16, but what exactly you can do and what you can't do continues to remain interesting.
人聞きが悪いな。あくまでノンアルコールのカクテルなんだけど。
本当かよ。
Yeah, a likely story. A likely story about burst usage. There's more? Burst can only be used at set times during the story. Okay, yep. But it can be very profitable according to how it is used. Since attack power increases by 20% and CPs increase automatically, attack crafts become even easier to use. When activated, all characters' elements are restored, and it can even cancel all enemies' crafts and arts so you can recover at once from a pinch situation. Since you can even activate high-level ranged arts that normally require quite some time to release, if you have EP, you can annihilate enemies' formations at once. For arts in particular, since they aim at the enemy's elemental weaknesses, you can lightheartedly savor the best of Burst. Please try to make a proactive use of Burst for winning tough boss fights, monster chests, and so on. Is that what we were supposed to do? Immediately activate Burst to beat that monster chest? I don't... Fragment. What the heck is a fragment? Reflects red light, can restore a certain memory quartz. Oh, we probably have to bring this to what's their faces the Rebecca so they can decode that thing that we found, or one of the memory quartzes we found. Joachim's insane ramblings. Oh, a new enemy. Let's get behind it. Find out what makes you tick. Moss Eater. We'll open up with a broad axe. We can only get 2, so we will not be opening up with a broad axe. Lloyd, go ahead and do your thing. And I guess we will have her attack as well. These criticals are nice, but we probably need to put something on Noelle to make her faster. Because they'd be nicer, like, on her. Oh well, we'll get it all, like, we'll get it all configured once we've got all our high-level quartz leap attack. And that petrifies? What? Alright, whatever. Wait, what? Has burst been glowing red and I just haven't noticed? Because the thing right here is blue, but... It must have, and I just have not noticed. Let's get a tier going. This is going to get worse before it gets better. But at least she can't... At least Ellie can't be petrified. And continuing with the leap attacks. We don't have Recuria, so that's not going to work. Cure stat down. Yeah. How about... Can we get him with a Southern Cross? Oh, they're not... Okay, they're not in range. Let's do it. Maybe we'll be able to light him up this way, hopefully. Because if they get Noelle, we're going to have to start healing people. There we go. That's one dead. And they can't call any allies, so... Looks like this one might be up to the girls. Wazzy, what are you... Did you do something to him, dude? That sucked. Let's execute you. And then Reviving Balm, that's only 1,000. Not going to do that. But I also don't want Wazzy to, like, completely miss out. Oh, well, guess the... Yep, took that right out of our hands. Oh, well. Should we even... Because there's probably going to be a second Orbmic charging station, but... Oh, well. If we're about to get into another scrap, then we'll heal him up further, but... I get the impression we're coming close to the end. Nope. Oh, crap. Ugh, there we go. This is looking more and more dire by the moment. Burst Orb. Does this immediately fill our burst gauge? Yep, right, or raise burst gauge. Raises burst gauge a little. We can live with that. Is that an... Okay, I'm like, is that an item down there we haven't gotten yet? But it's just a swinging lantern. I wonder... Whoa! We do want to kill that. Yeah, heal you up. Alright. Whoa! Will not say no to killing this. Vas or Voss salamander, mysterious amphibian monster. Its eyes have almost completely retrogressed. Kills prey with its unique breath, and it's really weak to space. Let's have Lloyd drop an inspiration, and then see if Wazzy can make us proud. Yeah, I'll accept that. Everybody gets some.
集中してください。
了解。
分かったわ。
Bursting would probably... Oh, no. Right, the team rush does fill it really quickly. For a really large enemy, it was kind of a pushover. Well, I can't be too disappointed. It could, like, if it had massively ratcheted up difficulty, that would have been kind of crazy, but... Hold on. Let's save prior to something occurring. Okay, no. We do want whatever's in this chest like usual, so let's get it. And our spoils... Oh, more Sepith. Oh, that's cool. A felled lamp. Yeah, there's nothing... It doesn't look like there's anything else too crazy going on down here. A million of these bug things, though. I'm feeling like level 55 is the level they want us to be at. Let's just get out of here. Or we will try once again to just get out of here. Not with Lloyd, though. We will not be trying with Lloyd. Crap. Oh, crap! Once more, we'll be retreating. And we'll just leave that item alone. They really want to hang on to it, so we will graciously allow them to keep it. And these Voss salamanders. This place is crazy huge, which I guess is not all that surprising for a mine, but there is one way back. That's probably the way forward. Let's heal, because we don't want a repeat of the last one of these that we saw. And if we start getting clobbered, we'll just... Okay, no, this should be way more doable. And for that, a gladiator headband. I'm torn because CP up and battle increases earned CP. Yeah, it's not as good, and we'll probably end up, having to take it off of her, but for right now, she can hang on to it. Huh. Really gotta stop walking into these guys haphazardly. Is there really nothing over here? Oh. So after we beat the boss, somebody's probably going to fix that ladder. Might be... Well, the way things are going, it might be Wazzy. He'll be like, I was quite the handyman back in the day. Let's... Since we're probably going to be getting into a fight, that's not what I meant to happen, but